Hi, it's Celia here from LTR Coaching, and I'm going to take you through an upper body reset, relax, and we're also going to do a short relaxation, 5 minutes at the end of the session. So if you've got a blanket, then I recommend you get a blanket so that you can get cozy at the end of the session, and you might want to just place it underneath your sit bones just to raise yourself up a little bit, just to keep your hips higher than your knees. I find it a bit more comfortable to have something underneath. The other thing you may want to do is, if you've got a phone or a timer of some sort, we're only going to do a short relaxation, but you can stay there as long as you need to. So if you feel like you really need to de-stress today, then I want you to take that time out and just set yourself a little bit longer. So you might want to set yourself 10, 15 minutes, however long you want to. It can be as long as you like, if you feel like you need that time just to rest. And you might get to the end of the session and just want to stay there. That's absolutely fine. So find yourself something to alert you when the time's up, because sometimes I find I'll get stressed thinking, well, how long have I been here for? So get your timer, get yourself a timer and get that set up if that's what you are going to do at the end. Otherwise, you can follow along with me. We're only doing around 5 minutes relaxation though, and it'll go pretty quickly, I can guarantee. So we're going to start off with just mobilising around the neck area. So if you can't bring your head back, then you need to just bring your neck from one side to the other. But otherwise, we're going to take our head in a big circle all the way around, getting movement all the way around the neck. So we're going in a clockwise direction. And I just invite you now to become aware of your breathing. So breathing in and out. And just notice what your breathing is feeling like. And then we're going to go around in the other direction. So just gently be kind to yourself. Breathing in and out. Observing what your breathing is feeling like and what it sounds like. Okay, and then you can just drop your ear to your shoulder. Make sure the other shoulder doesn't come up when you do that, so we're relaxing through the shoulders, and then the other side. And if there's anything else now that you feels good for your neck, then just do that. So you may even want to just give yourself a little massage here in the back of the neck and the shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to just roll our shoulders up and back, so up to our ears and then back around, bringing your elbows back behind you. And remember to breathe in and out, nice and smooth. Let's try and slow the breath a little. And then we're going to go forward, really trying to get lots of movement in there. This is where we hold our tension quite often, and in the jaw as well, in the face. So make sure you're not clenching in your face. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is just bring your hands out in front, and we're going to breathe in and touch our shoulders, and then breathe out, open our hands forward. So breathing in, and then out, forward. We're going to carry on with a few of those. One more. And then take our arms out to the side. And then we're going to shoulder touch again. So breathing out, bringing our hands to our shoulders and then bringing them out. And we're coordinating that with the breath. So we're breathing in and out. And we'll do one more. Okay, we're going to keep our hands here now, and we're just going to turn one palm down and one palm up, and then we're going to alternate. So we're alternating palm up, palm down, and allow that movement to kind of wriggle into your shoulders and into your, maybe even your torso. So you're kind of twisting and enjoying the movement. It's quite a fun way of moving. Okay, and then we're going to stop and bring our arms in front with our elbows up high in front of us, and then bring our arms out to the side. Just level, we're just bringing them level. We're not trying to squeeze the shoulders or anything. We're just bringing some movement into the shoulders and shoulder blades. And then breathing out as we bring our elbows out, and breathing in as we bring our hands together. So out, in, and breathing out. And in, and breathing out. And breathing in, and breathing out. So the next one, we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So we breathe in, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then breathe out. Breathe in, sorry, and then breathe out. Squeeze, and then we'll do one more like that. Breathing in, and breathing out. And then we're just going to drop our hands down to the floor with the palms facing up, and just close our eyes for a couple of breaths. And allow your hands and your arms and your shoulders just to become weightless and relaxed. One more breath. Okay, so we're now going to come onto our knees. And if you want to put something underneath your knees, so if you are finding it painful on the floor, you can put a blanket underneath your knees like this. And then we're just going to come up and then reach up and overhead. So we're reaching from side to side in this position. So breathe in, come forward, breathe out, behind, breathe in, and then breathe out, and try and make this fluid. So breathing in and out, in and out, in, out. So just go at your own pace now. And the next one, I want you to circle your arm round and follow it round. We're going to do another one on that side. And then circle with the other hand. As usual, if there's any pain in the upper back, you can just stay moving your arms around and back behind you. That's absolutely fine. And then we're going to just come back down to a kneeling position. And we're just going to take a very, very gentle twist. So just place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind, and then just look over your shoulder. Take a couple of breaths there. And then swap sides. So your left hand comes to your right knee, and we're going to turn and look over our right shoulder. So a couple of breaths there. Okay, and then come back to center. So we're now going to take a short relaxation. So if you get yourself your blanket and whatever else you need to make yourself comfortable and cozy, make sure you're warm enough, especially if you're going to stay for a little bit longer, because you don't want to be thinking, oh, I'm cold, I want to get up. So make sure you've got what you need. And then we can either have our knees bent and feet flat on the floor, or you can straighten your legs out, but we're just going to lie back to start off with. So either knees bent and hands with our backs of the hands on the floor. And I'm just going to get myself ready. So you get yourself ready. If you want something underneath your head, then you can do. Just gently close your eyes. So just feel the whole of your body on the floor. Feel the points of contact that are on the floor. And we're going to take a few breaths in and out. One more breath. Really fill the lungs. Allow your chest to rise, and then when you breathe out, allow that chest to release down, and with it any tension that you're holding in your body. So anything that you're holding that you don't need to, just let that go now. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, not hunching up towards your ears, and your hands are open and released, not scrunched, you're not trying to hold anything. And palms are open. So we're going to focus on breathing here for a little while. So as you breathe in, I want you to imagine your breath coming from the tips of your toes all the way up the front of your body, travelling all the way up the front of your shins, your quads, your stomach, your chest, the front of your face, all the way up to the middle of your forehead. And then as you breathe out, we're breathing out down the back of your body, so down the back of your head, shoulders, spine, down to the backs of the legs, backs of the calves, and back down to your feet. So we're breathing in, up the front of the body, and breathing out, down the back of the body. So just really enjoy the feeling of breathing in smoothly, and then breathing out smoothly. And whatever your breath is like, just accept that. If it's short, that's okay. If it's not, if it's longer, then that's okay too. If it feels a bit jaggedy or rough, that's okay, but try and smooth it out. So breathing in through the front and out through the back of the body. Just imagine that breath travelling down like a wave. And allowing your body to release onto the floor, feeling supported by the floor. And sometimes you might start thinking about things, thoughts might come into your head, and that's absolutely fine. Just let them come into your head and then let them go. Try not to become attached to the thoughts, just allow them to pass through. And any time you do feel like you're starting to get attached to a thought, just bring yourself back to your breathing. Breathing in through the front of the body, and then out through the back of the body. Feeling the chest rise and fall. Enjoying the fact that your body breathes on its own. It naturally does this action that provides us with a life. So breathing in. And then when you get to the forehead, just pause at the top there before you breathe out, and then breathe out through the back of the body again. So breathing in up to the centre of the forehead. Pause and then breathe out through the back. We're going to do a couple more breaths like that. One more, breathing in, pause, and breathing out. So if you want, you can stay as long as you like, enjoying the breath and the body and enjoying this time for you to relax, calm yourself down, calm your mind. But if you want to come out, then just start to move your fingers and move your toes. Bring a little bit of movement back into your body and become aware of your surroundings, where you are in the room, where you are on the floor. Feel your body being supported by the floor. And then, keeping your eyes closed, we're just going to roll over onto one side, whichever side feels comfortable for you. And in your own time, you can come back up to sit. Take it slow as you need to. Keep your eyes closed. And then just come to seated position. Take another deep breath in and out. And you can gently open your eyes, unless you're still on the floor relaxing, in which case enjoy. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.